So I'm back with some Ark Survival Evolved. This is my single player map on the center. So I have a really open base, really rough fish pen with the shark in it. Got a bunch of spikes on here because I've been having a spinal problem. Got a beaver, bear, a couple different pterodactyls or pteranodons, excuse me. Terrorbird. Got my buddy Hugo. It's my berry collector. Very smart stego, he's got his PhD. And then I got two trikes. Good starting animals here. Then I was attempting to build a dock all the way out to this island where I have a taming pit, but it's a pretty large endeavor. So I've already tried to do this video like once or twice, but the fog and stuff has been so terrible. See, that's what I'm talking about, spinal problem near my base. But the fog's been so terrible I haven't been able to show off what they've all added. So let's just go ahead and take a look at it. So this is the Redwood biome update on the PC. It's now on the Xbox, I think. So this is kind of old news, but just wanted to show everybody what they pretty much added. And they did add like background mountains too. I mean, granted, it kind of looks cool because it's not endless water, but that hurts the frame rate. I don't know why they did it. I've had to turn my graphical settings pretty low to like medium settings just because it's been chugging every time I've tried to do this. The center map ever since they added this update has really been, it's a lot larger. I mean, you got a whole new island or continent to work with here, but it does lag quite a bit when I try to enter it compared to like Scorched Earth or the island. Alright, so let's just go and check this out. So I got a couple monkeys. Now I'm in spectator mode, so I could go up there, but there's a ceiling pretty low that you can't actually get up on the top there. So we've got some stalagmites or stalactites here coming off the top of the cave. Not sure which one, I'm not a geology major, so we've got a nice little overhang here. This could be a pretty sweet base location. Remember finding some metal up here at one point. Looks like you got a ramp to get all the way down to the bottom. So that's pretty cool. Some waterfalls. Some moose. Diplodocus, carnos, or moose. Pteranodons. Got another diplodocus and a bear here. Whoa, shit. That's a pretty cool colored bear. Orange and black. Or dark red and black. Teotichorus stuck up on the log. Got a lot of these logs that you can just go in, and I assume you could probably build in them. Gallimimus. So definitely big addition to the Redwoods. I was worried that they might only do like a little splotch of it, but having a whole new island's pretty sweet. Here's another log with a hole in it. Bunch of pteranodons. Bunch of terrorbirds. I don't know if this would be the best place to start though. I mean, bears, carnos, terrorbirds. I don't see any like trikes or any easy starting animals to pick up. Maybe kind of somewhere you want to settle secondary. It's very tiered. I mean, you got all these ramps that go kind of up. Damn, here's another cool color bear. Well, this is where I'm going to go to collect bears, I suppose. Even though I've already got one. Oh snap, is that a... I still haven't seen those one type of birds. It's like Archaeopteryx or some shit. I'm pretty sure that's released already. Here's another log. Goes to some isolated metal and crystal. I don't think I've seen any obsidian on this yet. So that's one thing that I didn't really see on this island. That's a Diplodocus getting his guts eaten out by a couple terror birds. Sweet hole to fall into. What we got down here? Another kind of cool location. This be a, oh, there's a beaver right here. Look at this little sneaky beaver. This would be a perfect spot to hide a hidden cache. If you're on like an official server, just put a box down in that log. This is cool with all these arches down here. Maybe not the best official server location, but going back up here, got a big old open area over here. I mean, a lot of very tiered. There's a lot of crystal and metal up on the tops of these two. There's a lot of space to build. Like I said, I was worried it'd be like a small little update with a little splotch of center or redwood somewhere, but they really went all out. Here's another pond here. So many freaking bears. Let's call this Bear Island, which is great because I was trying to start a genetic program in my Xbox server. Get some really like some super bears. We already had super pteranodons, super RGs, super beavers. Now we just needed super bears. It would go night on me too. I think I have the nighttime speed turned up a little bit though, so hopefully this isn't too dark for everybody. Suppose I could gamma up. Alright. Sorry, I was getting text there. Alright, here's another sweet log. A lot of these are like ramps, but that one's got a hole in the top. Now, just given the size, looking at like this moose, I bet this is a pretty big area where you could build a pretty significant size base. I mean, you can get foundation too wide in here. Here's like a port. You close off each end of this log and have like flyers come out through the top of that. A lot of Diplodocus on this island too. But just look at this, a series of ramps up and down everywhere. Pretty cool. There's another log connecting bridge here. Digging these. Missing a bunch of stuff up here, maybe. So there's just a couple little pockets up here. What we got there? Tons of terror birds, man. Lots of water, metal, crystal. Pretty good base location. Or places to build your base. I mean, kind of dangerous. Like I said, maybe not the best starting area, but the other thing is I haven't found any obsidian, so that'd be kind of a jaunt to get to it, but this is pretty close to that gargoyle head, which has got obsidian on it. Oh. Sorry about the lag, guys. I'm gonna try to make this short and sweet. Get through this all. So more crystal, more metal. What do we got here? We got a big old cave down here. Whoa, look at this. Tons of metal and crystal. Sweet. Little pond here. Anything in this pond? Nothing really in the pond, but just water you can start farming. Wow, this would be legit sweet mushrooms. Oh, look at this. We got cave painting here. Bunch of hands. About pass that by. Well, that's pretty cool. So that would be a pretty sweet location, easy to lock off. Got a bunch of resources. Flowing into another computer, Another cave here. Sorry, computer's lagging so bad. It's throwing me off. Oh, okay, here we got another creepy hands on the wall. And more. And more. Is that spiders? Shit, so we even got spiders on the Redwood Island, huh? No bats as far as what I can see, but tons of metal and snakes. Another log bridge there. Pretty awesome. Parasithiums, however you pronounce them. I thought there was like a waterfall that linked into a cave around here too. Maybe I already passed it by. Oh, what do we got in here? This goes back in here. Tons of metal. Wow. And that meets into that cave. Okay. Well, this place is pretty legit. You could cut that off and secure it and just put a Ankleo in there. Some refinery forges. Hopefully this turns out okay. Like I said, I was trying to do it during the daytime and I cranked the nighttime speed up, but it's just now starting to be kind of dawn. More bears. Now this, I don't think you can get up here, but I'm going to show you. Hopefully it doesn't freeze my computer. A lot of people were wondering up what's going on. There's like on this upper tier, there's like a rock that goes into a waterfall that you can go into as well, but I think I already passed it. I'm not going to double back. Right there, I just went through the ceiling. But this got all fucking crazy on me last time and laggy. Yep, here it goes freezing. But this has like a bunch of cherry blossom trees and Japanese style houses and monkey shrines. So I don't know if this is a boss area or what this is, but it's pretty cool up here, but I don't think it's possible to get up here. I think this might be where you fight the Yeti, if I had to guess. If it's not, I don't know why they put it into this server, because why the hell would you put buildings and stuff that's got to load outside of the boundaries? Is just see, because if you go in these buildings, it's nothing. You can't get in them. They're just hollow. And then when I go away, they kind of load and unload a little funky. But yeah, so that's, I don't know why I even looked at that. I saw a couple of videos, people talking about it, but you can't really get up there unless you're in spectator mode. So this is the, of course, just taking a look back. See, look at all those mountains in the background. Why did they add all that shit? I mean, don't get me wrong, it looks sweet, but if that has any negative impact on your FPS or loading or anything like that, why would you do that? You can't access, see, I just went through the ceiling again. Can't access that area. Why even put it out there? Why even make it render it? So another cool area, log in the water. There's a log that crosses to a rock. Here's kind of the end of the island, and this is where there's a land bridge from the Redwood biome to the winter biome. So they added this waterfall. This is kind of like how it used to be on the opposite side near the volcanic area where they just had a drop off, but a lot of the videos I saw people talking about the patch, they didn't go underneath the land bridge, and that's something new. As far as I remember, this was never here. So this down here is all new. You can go underneath there for kind of a secret base. I don't remember if there is anything really around that bend. But this is cool because this is all new, and there's a sweet palace in here that I haven't seen anyone really show off yet. So stuff like that, this is cool as long as I can get my land animals down here. So what I was first looking at when I was looking at this addition was there's some woolly rhinos, bear dropping from the top there. Is there a land bridge to get up to the main part of the map? Like, is it isolated to flyers only, or is there a land bridge? And what I found out is there is a land bridge. So this would be a sweet area to build a base. Man, the bears on this map are just crazy. On my Xbox I have like a really hard time finding bears. Alright. So this is just a little cave. I don't really think there's anything back there. I don't know if they've really added any new caves to... Well, I guess if you consider this a cave, they've added a cave, but as far as like artifact caves, I don't think they've added anything to the center map. I think they did change that big open cave that has like a giant lake underneath it. I think they changed a little bit or added some entrances. Just look at this. This is blue crystals for ambient lighting. We got a pond. I don't think... Oh yeah, look at this pond's got tons of silica pearls in it. Wow, this would be the new spot. Some saber-tooth salmon, but tons of silica pearls in there. Woolly rhinos, even argies down here. I'm assuming this is probably cold. A fairly cold area. We got a sweet plateau up here. But this is kind of mainly what I want to show you. A lot of ups and downs. A lot of like walkways and ridges. But here's this ice palace. I wish I could turn my graphics to the maximum, but it's just too chuggy while I'm recording. Last time I was here, there's some penguins. Yep. See, look at these little caracows. Little penguins. They got metal up here. You got water access, so you can baptize people. Look at that little penguin swimming around. Club penguins if you want. But it has a little river running through it. A couple little compartments you can seal off, make a base out of. Pretty sweet though. So there's that. I hadn't really seen, I'm almost positive that's new, because they built around this ledge, the edge of the map. So I'd seen some people show off the redwoods, but I hadn't seen a lot of people show off that ice palace and this underhang. So I guess if that's south, this would be the western edge of the map, I think. I don't know, I can't really pull out the map on Spectator. But I'll just show you. So this wraps around, and this is going to come out kind of on the side of the volcanic island. And as far as I know, the redwoods and this underhang is like the only thing they really changed. I think they made a few tweaks to the biggest cave on this map. I think they added an entrance maybe, or added a little small cave to it. So this wraps around, nothing too special. You got your typical snow biome animals. A lot of extra land though, a lot of different area you can build. When they come out with tech tier and you can do underwater bases, this is going to be a major map. I already thought it felt kind of bigger than the island with the cave sizes and everything. And now, for sure, it definitely feels bigger than the island. But I want to show you, this is another little overhang. See, here's the ramp to get up to the main map where you're used to, like the winter biome, but let me just show you in here as well. Last time I was in here, just tons of silica pearls, and the only thing that was deadly was there's like one shark over here, so let me see if that's still the case. Yeah, so we got more silica pearls. Yeah, this time there's nothing dangerous. So I mean, you could, I don't know if there's about 30 here or what, but between that and that ice lake, you could get really easy silica pearls, and there wasn't even like wolves around or anything. Got a couple dolphins, they ain't gonna mess with you. See, and here's the path from underneath that overhang. So I mean, you can walk to the redwoods, but you got to go through the snow biome. So it's not really beginner stuff, but like I say, it'd be a nice secondary base. Usually people don't just start building in the winter area, simply because the elements and the animals are a little bit tougher. But kind of a crooked little bridge here, but I mean, you could still probably walk a Titanosaurus up and down this if you wanted to. So pretty much any animal would be okay to go down there or into the redwoods. Sorry about the lag here. I'm kind of pushing it. And then boom, you come out right by, what is this, the blue obelisk? So there's the one winter hill, there's the other, and then in the distance there you see the center island and the redwood biome. So just wanted to show that off. Just wanted to show off that there's a couple little caves, some sweet stuff on the redwood area. No obsidian from what I can tell, but plenty of silica pearls in a couple locations we checked out. Plenty of crystal and metal on redwood biome, and if you're trying to get yourself a bear or terror bird or anything like that, it seems like those are pretty prevalent on the redwood biome. So if you guys enjoyed the video, just leave a like, comment, questions, anything like that. So appreciate it, guys.